Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly chicken card reading. This is for the third week of September. Sorry, last week I said August. And I'm going to do the normal one card from the Gillian Kemp Tree Magic deck, and then I'll do 5 chicken cards. So I hope everyone's having a good eclipse season. We're the week in between, so I think it was the 13th. Actually, we're not far from the first one, but okay, so we have number 38, the mimosa tree, and it says might, activity, energy, and faithful enthusiasm bring the sure beauty of your objective. And number 38 has to do with really death and rebirth in the physical world, which is pretty appropriate for eclipse season, and movement forward, progress in our relations. So, yeah, and the chickens were right on cue there with their little crow for might, activity, energy, and faithful enthusiasm. Bring the sure beauty of your objective. So again, we have this abundance coming through right away. Fulfillment and abundance. Okay. So we have Aurora. And Axis Mundi. And Little Red More. She gave me the sweetest, biggest hug the other day. It was very cute. Chickens hug you by when you pick them up, they try and stretch their neck around yours and then they press it. That's cute. So love it when my chickens hug me. We have Ha Ha Ha. And Melba. Okay. So, yeah. Again, there's this concept of, death and rebirth and new beginnings. We have Aurora, which is a break and change, and actually things coming to light. Aurora is when the light from the universe enters into the atmosphere, and what's normally not visible becomes visible. And light is intelligence and energy. So I always think of it as it's consciousness. Light is the consciousness is continuous with our mind, and then in our spirit and our aura is there's this light around the people that glow. And so the light of people is very visible, and with that visibility people wake up and they see people for who they are in their colors at the moment, so it's like whatever is hidden comes to light. And with the number 5 is about breaks and changes in patterns and breaks and changes in structures. So this is about the collective society, because everybody can see this, and when everybody sees something, things change. That's when changes happen in the world around us, when everybody all of a sudden sees something that they didn't see before. Something comes to light. And then so we have this like break and change, something's coming to light, and then we have a true leader in the middle of this. And Axis Mundi is the pole on which the earth turns. It's the axis of the world, and then he also he represents almost like a strange attractor for chaos, where that he's that still point in the middle of everything swirls around that still point. almost like a black hole or something. And some people, they, when they're really just very pure in heart and pure in mind, with that purity, people sense that authentic leadership. And with that, everybody kind of, it changes the world around them. And they're almost like there's a gravitational pull towards these people. But with that, it's not just that everybody is wonderful and, perfect with this gravitational pull. Often that comes out first. It's often, primarily, it is a very positive pull. But then people, as people come closer to that light, all this kind of gunk comes out of their personality, and the things hidden, the things that make them different from that pure light, from that pure heart, whatever makes them different from that pure light and heart, it often gets revealed. It comes out. So, but this person is a leader. They're able to handle anything, and the concept of the pole, the axis mundi, the pole on which the earth turns, the shamans use that to travel into the underworlds and into the upper worlds and receive information about other worlds and other entities. So it's really about almost like, when I say like lucid dreaming or remote viewing, or time travel even, where this person's able to really get the information or really see people and meet them at the point that they are at, and then after they have this clear understanding and they get this information, then they come back to center. They come back to center point. So anyway, I want to say that things are coming to light, and the leader who might have all this chaos swirling around them is acknowledged for being that still point and not being the cause of other people's actions and behaviors, but also not being the effect of them either. Just really being removed from other people's actions or behaviors that are part of their learning process, separate from the healer, or separate from the leader, separate from the wise one. So and everybody has this leadership in them, and everybody has people who you could see it as jealousy or like pride or projection even. It's like these people become a mirror for those other people, and they take out their problems. They start projecting their issues onto this person, and everybody experiences this, and to understand that you are not causing that, and you're not the cause of their behavior. And that I really, that law of attraction drives me crazy, because people are not the cause of other people's behavior. Nobody is responsible for the other person's actions. Tibet is not responsible for China coming in and doing what they did, for coming in and torturing their people and taking over their country. They're just not responsible for that. They did nothing to make the Chinese do that, and this is just an example, but it becomes clear that it's really, who the victim is and who the perpetrator is, I guess, who the predator is and who the prey is, and realizing that prey is not at fault for the fact that there's a predator out there, and really, again, that prey, the reason they're prey is because they have the opposition, they have the opposite energy. Opposites attract, and when people see that beauty that they don't have in themselves, they attack it. That's the opposites attract law. And it's unfortunate, but what we have to do is realize that that's the dynamic of the universe, that opposites attract, and to stop being the effect of other people's behaviors. So not to let them affect you, and really to honor the leader in you, honor the teacher, honor the healer, and realize that you can transmute that energy. You can transmute it by being stronger than it and not allowing it to affect you. I have to clean this camera. It's fogged up, so 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So anyway, so we have this clarity of people, and this clarity of situations, and then really there's a leader involved in this, and then it goes from the honor and the recognition of the leader, and allowing that, like almost the establishment of that divine order, where everything is set right, like where there's a harmony in the universe and harmony in social structure occurs. And then we have little red amore, which is the little red love, and somebody who changes us forever. So, and it's almost like the love for the love of something, your love for your objective, or the love of anything, something that really just changes your life forever. Because when you encounter this, or when you come to know something that you truly love, you're never the same again, and you integrate what you love into your life, and you raise your standards, and you embrace the new into your life and integrate it into your life, so that everything changes from that point forward. So we have this rebirth process. And then we have what is healing, and we have ha ha ha. And ha 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 is about the chronic stress, and really getting a break from that and getting over it, where it's just kind of comical how instead of looking at people's behaviors and problems as something traumatic, looking at it as it's comical, like what, like almost absurd, and you see the absurdity to it, or you see the irony to it. And really it doesn't, again, you're no longer the effect of it, and you have that, you get out of the energy of the emotion. You're able to get over the emotion of circumstances or something chronically that has been stressing you chronically. And as you move out of that, you can get almost like your energy up, or your enthusiasm up, or your inspiration up, where this trauma leaves your body and leaves your system, and you raise your vibration and really are able to experience something else in your life. It's like your vibration becomes so high that the almost the prey or the predator can no longer get the prey. The prey turns into something else. The prey turns into not a predator, but some animal that is not it's not prey anymore. So you turn into a person that is no longer prey or no longer victim to whatever it is that has been chronically stressing you, whatever it is that has been coming at you. You're able to remove yourself from it, get over it, and really raise that vibration where it's no longer an issue for you in your life. And then the overall thing to keep in mind is that love is coming back to us. Some it can be, actually it's always within ourselves too, the love that comes back to us, but there's something in the physical world, something that has been so wonderful in your past, some type of love in your life. It could be family love, it could be friendship love, it could be relationship love, but some type of love and enjoyment, some type of love that you've had in the past that you haven't had recently is returning again. So it's almost like you're regaining person or people or something, even circumstances, even a love of a job, even just when you really just love your job so much that you feel so important, and you feel like your life is so full of meaning, and you're so happy to be a part of that experience and to be able to be in that position in that job. It could be even something like that feeling returning, or some circumstance where something that allows you to feel that actually re-enters your life. So it's a really wonderful fulfillment that we're looking at here, and it can be fulfillment of people in our lives, or fulfillment of something that we love, some part of our life that we really love. We're receiving this back again. So again, it's number 38. We have this death and rebirth, and we have this movement forward in our relationships, and it says might, activity, energy, and faithful enthusiasm bring the sure beauty of your objective. So we receive back this feeling of love, and this feeling of being in love with life, and being in love with our experience, and being in love with the world around us and the people around us. And we have we're really able to get over our chronic illness, because this is in the chronic stresses of our lives, the chronic feelings of hurt or pain or suffering, anything that has been burdening us. We're really healing that, or able to heal it and get over it now, because we have the ha in the healing position. And then our moving lines here is really just everything coming to light, and people being recognized, and then again, the something that enters our life that changes us forever, and we have this, this death and this rebirth. So, wonderful reading. I hope everybody got what they needed out of this today. I'm really happy to see this in between these eclipses, and I hope everybody is having a wonderful eclipse season, and I will see you again next week for the full moon, no, not full moon, the lunar eclipse. Well, it is a full moon, but it's just called lunar eclipse. So I'll see you all next week. Take care.